here in the championship capital of Philippine basketball. Magandang gabi po sa kanilang lahat. Kami nagagalak na makasalo kayo ngayong Miyerkules ng gabi. Nico Halili kasama ang nag-iisang Entekano, Senyor Quinito Hedson.
Magandang gabi, Nico. Ito, magandang laban ito because so much is at stake for Santa Lucia. Ang hinahabol nila dito is an outright quarterfinals berth. They still have a chance to do that, pero they have a big obstacle to hurdle. They have to win their next 4 games, including this one, para makakuha sila ng outright quarterfinals berth at hindi na sila pumasok doon sa wildcard round-robin series natin pagkatapos ng ating double round. Importante itong laro na ito because meron pa silang pagkakataon to make it into the quarterfinals outright. Yun nga lang, they have to win this game and the next 3 to get the job done.
This will be a tough assignment tonight for the Realtors as they face what I like to call the 5 horsemen of the apocalypse. I mean, this is an all-star starting lineup for the San Miguel Beer men, although they were derailed by the Pure Fruits Chunky Giants in their last game.
That's right. In a game where they lost by 7 points, at ang score ng San Miguel was only 75 points now. That's very crucial because San Miguel has now been transformed into an offensive machine. And in the 9 victories they have, they've averaged close to 100 points. But in their 3 losses, only 80 points. Now, aside story sa laro na to, hindi lang yung tema natin na time to rebound. We can also say battle of the tights. Because makikita natin, ito si Omolon at saka si Dondon Antiveros, pareho sila naka-tights.
Perhaps you might want to explain ano ba silbi nung yung athletic tights na suot-suot ni Omolon at ni Dondon Ontiveros?
Well, that's supposed to be a heating element yan eh. You put it on your thighs and your hamstring. It protects it from getting tight. And parang compression shorts yan. Yung nga lang, hindi lang shorts, kundi all the way down to the ankle.
It keeps the muscles warm.
Yes, there is a heating element to it. Kanya, yan naman ang dahilan kung nagtatight sila. Pero makita rin tignan kung sakasakali man na meron kayong passion statement na gustong sabihin, yun, Battle of the Tights. Yan ang ating subplot sa game na to.
Ricky Kalimag.
Dapat banggitin na natin kasama Nico na si Ricky Kalimag. This is his first start sa conference na to. And probably first start in a Santa Lucia uniform. So this is a big baptism para sa kanya as a starter.
His assignment is to block out Danny Ildefonso.
Malaking assignment yun. Well, Ildefonso's coming off a 9-point performance. Significant yun, partner, because prior to that, Ildefonso scored double figures in every single game. Kanya, when he was held to less than double figures in the last game, kung saan natalo San Miguel, tatalawa na lang ang mga PBA players who have scored double figures in every game. That's Danny Siegel at saka yung bagong taga-Talking Tex. Si Renren Ribuano.
Danny I was fouled going up for the putback with 8:43 remaining in the opening quarter. Isa po ang abante ng San Miguel, 7-6. And that's going to be the first personal laban kay Norman Gonzalez.
Nabanggit natin kanina, Nico, na itong sa semis berth. Kanya sinabi mo nga kanina, no? Both teams are headed separate directions. One team headed to the top, and the other team headed, well, they are at the bottom, and there's no other way to go but up. Nakita natin yung tights. Yan. Men in tights.
Mabuti nga itim eh. Huwag lang sigurong green. Kasi Peter Pan ang labas nito. Or Robin Hood.
Lumilipad si Peter Pan. Ngayon.
8.5 remaining in the opening quarter. Danny I lapat kay Kalimag. And quick move by Daniel Defonso. Basket won't count according to our Supreme Court Justice tonight.
Basket was nullified. Partner, nakita naman natin yung first step ni Danny. No? Talagang bumalik na kanyang speed, yung mobility and agility.
Apat ang lamang ng San Miguel, 10-6 in the early moments of this ball game. Bounce pass ni Paulo Mendoza para sana kay Dennis Espino. It goes awry and it's a turnover laban sa Santa Lucia.
Instructions ni Coach Alfrancis Chua, pressure the ball carrier. Nakita natin yun. Telling his backcourt men, dikitan nyo yung mga player ng San Miguel sa backcourt, pero not too much pressure that time.
That was a long three-point attempt coming from Danny Siegel. Realtors down by 4. Santa Lucia suffered a fourth quarter meltdown against Ginebra in Davao. That's why they're trying to rebound with a win tonight as they turn the ball over anew. Here's Racela on the move. Cross-court he goes. Ontiveros fires. Rebound. No rebound. The ball went out of bounds. It will go to Santa Lucia.
Dadalawa na ang turnover ng Santa Lucia. San Miguel is still spotless in that category. Now, one thing that might be going against San Miguel is their lack of rebounding strength. They are the league's lowest rebounding team, averaging less than 15 rebounds a game. That's something that Santa Lucia might want to exploit.
Dennis
A
Espino.
basket by 11-year veteran Dennis Espino. Actually, the rebounding numbers of San Miguel might be misleading because they don't miss that many shots. So.
That's true. They don't have too many to rebound.
Substitution, Mix Noble for Dorian Peña.
Migs Noble makes his first appearance in the ball game and he replaces Big Dorian Peña.
Danny Siegel has been going great guns in this tournament. Sandali, ito na si Omalon, and he will check it
Melbourne
out.
Omalon.
Tight ball game at 10 apiece with 6:47 remaining in the opening quarter. Ontiveros slices through. Siegel slams it home. That's how you do it.
4 points by Danny Siegel, drawing a howl here from the crowd. Incidentally, si Danny Siegel has scored at least 20 points in his last 8 games. Now, kaibigan natin si Fidel Mangoro tells us that Mark Caguiwa holds the current streak of 9 straight 20-point games. That was back in 2004 yata yun, hindi ako nakakamali. But now, Danny Siegel has a chance to equal that record if he scores at least 20 sa game na to. Very animated as usual at the sideline si Coach Francis Chua at pinaglalaban niya yung dalawang referee. Well, as they say, divide and conquer. Yan ang patakaran dyan. Ito. Discussion yung dalawang referees and they're calling a jump ball. Ba?
Jump ball.
And Coach Francis Chua got the point across.
Montiel and Art Herrera
Hindi sila nagkaintindihan doon. Yeah. Sabi ko nga, divide and conquer. Now, Ricky Kalimag and Danny S. for the jump.
At yung bola na punta kay Racela as we near the halfway point of the opening quarter. 2-point lead para sa San Miguel. And Siegel loses the ball.
Now, weapons for Coach Alfrancis Chua off the bench. Marlo Aquino, Alex Cabagnot, si Jimwell Torreon. Those are the weapons that he can rely on coming off the bench.
Hey, what about Chester Tolomia?
Si Tolomia, wala pa nga, no, sa loob ng court. So those are the people who can rely on. And if you notice, a lot of those players are very quick players. And ako, I'm feeling ko, no, si Coach Alfrancis Chua has something up his sleeves in starting this big lineup with Kalina on the starting unit. He wants to be able to get a second unit on the floor that has a lot of energy and quickness. And siguro ang thinking niya, yung second unit ng San Miguel, baka hindi makapagsabay.
Devastating in that opening first assignment against the Realtors.
So hindi lang 3D, hindi lang 3-dimensional.
4D.
Quad.
Quadruple D.
Yung maganda rin ang mga fashion statement na nakikita natin dito. Si Danny Ildefonso, of course, may konting kulay ang kanyang buhok. Si Danny Siegel, nagpatubo din ang buhok. Kanya gumagaling. At of course, yung tights na sinusuot ni Don Antiveros. Teka, sandali. It's supposed to be a Santa Lucia magpe-pressure. San Miguel looked like they're pressuring Santa Lucia in the backcourt that time. Now, Alex Cabagnot, first time on the floor here, replacing Paulo Mendoza. There's absolutely no movement in the offense of Santa Lucia. Everyone is stagnant, and that's why you take a shot like that, air ball.
Here's Racela. Over to the right side on Tiveros. Ball tapped by Omalon. The active hands of Omalon. Realtors down by 4 with 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And Espino was hammered by Noble. You know why many PBA players are trying to go blonde? You know, like
Number 34,
Defonso, Avenido for a while, Ferriols for a while, and even Asi. They're all trying to emulate Senor Domingo El Conquistador, Dominic Wood. Dominic?
I just knew it, Miko. Sabi ko na gano'n naman yung entry mo sa akin. But let's talk about the rebounding, which is the key for this game. Sabi nga ng coaching staff ng Santa Lucia, they may be one of the tallest teams, pati itong San Miguel, but it doesn't necessarily mean na ikaw ang magdo-dominate ng rebound. Sabi nga niya, the key to rebounding really is to locate your man and box out. And of course, the desire and the aggressiveness para makuha yung rebound. So, kailangan para sa dalawang team na to, kung sino ang maghahari sa rebound, siyang mananalo.
Dominic, kapapag-usapan natin yung rebounding ng Santa Lucia. Anong tip mo, Marlo Aquino? Is he gonna come to play here tonight or what?
Well, ako, I think he will. You know, ang napapansin natin kay Marlo, every time he plays against the bigger guys of the league, nacha-challenge siya. So, if we go with it through history, maganda lalaroin itong si Marlo in today's game.
Well, let's see kung yun nga mangyayari dito. Last time out, Marlo Aquino had 7 assists against San Miguel.
I tell you who's come here to play, Danny Siegel. He is all business here in the opening quarter. As the ball goes to Ildefonso, and he missed the layup. Bola na punta kay Noble, and he gets the putback. And that will give the Beermen a 6-point lead, 18-12.
Very active underneath the boards. Mix Noble is always there for the possible weak side offensive rebound and the putback.
We are approaching the 4-minute mark of the opening quarter. Realtors trailing by 6 points, but Ricky Kalimag promptly answers back with a jumper.
Nice touch. That looked like a 2-3 zone defense na nilaro ng San Miguel.
Over 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Yani Ay banging bodies with Espino. Ontiveros, he can't shoot, trying to go inside to Noble. Here's Cabagnot for the Realtors. Bounce pass, Omolon. Omolon, no. Smothered inside. One more try, still no go. And the ball ends up with Danny Ay. The Beermen are on the run. Here's Danny Siegel once again. Danny Siegel crossover. Yes.
Danny Siegel.
8 points tonight for Dynamite.
But he wants to get this game over and done with right here in the first period. And Danny Siegel is a man in a hurry. Now, kanina nakita natin yung interior defense ng San Miguel. Dalawang offensive thrusts ng Santa Lucia, and San Miguel had good defense underneath. They did not foul. And that's a key to playing good defense, that you don't give up the foul underneath.
Splendid assist issued by Racela for Noble. And he was fouled in the process. 3-point play opportunity awaiting off the bench. Brandon Cablay also checking in for the very first time.
Bonus free throw for Mix Noble.
Brand new backcourt here for San Miguel, Cablay and Calagyo, with 3:03 to go. Also a good start here for Mix Noble. Meron siyang 5 points. You know his conference high is 6 points, so he's just one shy of duplicating that high.
And right now the Beermen expand their lead. 23-14 with less than 3 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Virtuoso play para kay Cabagnot. A wild shot.
No passing.
Walang tinamaan.
Oh, ang hirap naman na tira yun. That was really a 4 shot. Oh, what a nice pass. Unti-unti, lumalayo na itong San Miguel. And you see the passing play of San Miguel, and you see the lack of passing naman on the part of Santa Lucia.
Here's Siegel on the move. Siegel is going all the way.
And Siegel has dunked thrice in this game, and we're only in the first quarter.
I don't think San Miguel appreciated the fact that their 7-game winning streak was snapped.
No.
Galit na galit eh.
Well, this is the time to rebound. Yun ang ating game story.
Here's Espino.
That was a bump. You know, before the game, checking at the stats play ng San Miguel. Partner, itong update in assists. At San Miguel, meron ng 7 assists. At ang Santa Lucia, 4.
Malone with
yung depensa ng San Miguel. That time, nice reverse coming from Gonzalez. And the key there was nakakuha ng second attempt ang Santa Lucia. That's very important against his very scrappy San Miguel team. makakuha ka ng second attempt because you know that San Miguel is gonna be there to bother that first attempt. At still si Danny Seagal on the way down. Pababa na siya nung tinapon niya yung bola at pumasok.
May 12 puntos na si Danny Seagal. 13-point lead para sa San Miguel. With a minute and 18 remaining in the opening quarter, Marlo Aquino loses the basketball. Hustle play here. Loose ball recovered by Jimwell Torion. Torion goes to Norman Gonzalez. Gonzalez against Noble. Gonzalez fires off the mark. Offensive rebound para kay Paeng Santos.
Turnover na naman.
Substitution. Chester Colombia for
But again, nakakuha sila ng second chance opportunity that time. Pero yung tira ni Gonzalez, again, very poor shot selection. You're covered outside, pero wala kang wala kang other option because hindi gumagalaw yung mga kakampi mo. You need movement on the half court to be able to get good passing angles.
Peña has a leather. Laban kay Marlo. Here's Seagal, the owner of 12 points here in the opening quarter. 7 to shoot for the Beermen. And Peña loses the ball. He was surrounded by many green shirts. Eto na si Colombia. He slices through. Again, nowhere to go for Colombia. He was blocked that time. Fortunately for the Realtors, the ball will stay within their backyard. And Danny Seagal making a few friends at ringside.
Sino kinamayan niya?
Yakap pa nga. Aquino. Laban kay Peña. Time running out here in the opening quarter. Colombia on the move. And blocking foul against the Beermen.
Good penetration on the part of Colombia. Yan din isang kailangan ng Santa Lucia. They need quickness, they need movement. Colombia gives them penetration and dribbling ability. Now the pass coming from Marlo Aquino, pero cross-court pass yun, huh? I don't know if that's the kind of pass that Coach Alfrancis Chua wants to encourage his players to take. Very risky, very dangerous yung mga cross-court passes. Now si Marlo Aquino, as I mentioned kanina, had 7 assists to lead Santa Lucia in that department nung naglaro ang Santa Lucia against San Miguel in the first round, kung saan natalo ang Santa Lucia sa San Miguel 100-89. But in that game, Marlo Aquino only 2 points.
Missed free throw para kay Colombia. Rebound para kay Peña. 18 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. The Beermen would like to write the last sentence of this opening chapter. They're up by 12 points. Cablay has the basketball against Torion. 7 seconds to go in the first period. Cablay on the move. Cablay over to Noble. Noble to Antivero. Swings it over to Calagio. Calagio for 3. No go.
Pocket text. And joining Macmac Cardona, those are 3 LaSalle, former LaSalle players, along with the former LaSalle coach, Derek Pumarin. Sana pinasok na lang nila si Talan. Sinama na lang si Talan from Air 21. Ibalik sa talk and text, pero talaga puro LaSalle ka.
Well, that's good because they're all working for an Atenean. So the ball goes out of bounds.
But can you imagine without LaSalle, how far can Ateneo go?
It's really nice when Ateneans write the paychecks for. Anyway, our first quarter field goals, Kinito.
I'm just so happy that LaSalle and Ateneo are working together well for a common purpose.
Yes. At least the pocket text, the Ateneans and the LaSallites will be together. Because I don't know about the UAAP, but. Sa mapunta tong usapan na to.
Naka-green itong Santa Lucia. And they are down by 12 as we start here in the second period.
What an opening act here for the San Miguel Beermen, Kinito.
Grabe ang ginawa ni Danny Seagal. I think he wanted to show that this game is going to be over in the first quarter. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Santa Lucia wants to rebound, and I think they really have determination written all over their faces. Ito si Paeng Santos is going to take the shot, and yes,
Santos for 3.
shooter talaga ito. Undrafted player si Paeng Santos, and last time out, he scored 11 points for Santa Lucia, only second game for the Realtors since he was reactivated. Last year, nag-40 games siya, no? With a 30% clip from three-point distance.
A nice tap by Ontiveros, locating Danny Ildefonso for San Miguel's first field goal of the second period.
Ang napupuna ko dito kay Al Francis Chua is his pattern of recruitment. No? He's looking for a lot of free agent discards. Guys who want to prove a point that they belong in this league. Jumel Torion, Chester Tolomia. And those are the players he's picking up now. Paeng Santos giving him a second chance. Even Norman Gonzalez, for that matter.
Peña getting the rebound. You know, that's rather strange because when you trace the career of Alfrancis Chua, when he was in the PBL, he had a stellar team with Stag Pale Pilsen. He had the likes of Jason Webb and Bal David and Marlo Aquino. When he coached the Tanduay Rockmakers here in the PBA, I mean, that was a star-studded team as well.
Well, you know, he's anchored here, anchored literally, with three superstars, Espino, Aquino, and Kenneth Duremdes, and that's the reason why he's surrounding them with a lot of role players and free agent discards whom he feels might be able to provide him the energy para maglaro as a team, yung buong koponan ng Santa Lucia. Yan ang isang gamble ni Al Francis, and of course, ang gusto niya yung up and down. He is an offensive coach, let's face it. No? And he wants a team that likes to run. Again, yung shot selection ng Santa Lucia, no? Really questionable. They're taking bad shots. Ay, yung mga shots nila nagcha-challenge sa San Miguel, pinapwersa nila yung tira, imbes na pumasa.
Let's bring in Dominic Oy to the conversation. Dominic?
Thank you, Miko. Kanina pinapakita natin yung suot itong si Dondon Ontiveros sa kanyang legs na parang sleeve. That's actually just to keep it warm. Actually, before the game, hinihiram daw ni Dorian Peña. Pero hindi siya pumayag dahil baka pag pinalik nitong si Dorian Peña, ay baggy pants na.
Oo nga naman. Nga naman papahiram kay Dorian Peña.
Hindi ko papahiram din.
Pantalo na yan pagkatapos.
Ayun. Maluwag na.
Here's Santos. Over to Tolomia, inside to Marlo. Marlo outside Torion. Torion, open shot. No, goes to Tolomia. He fires. He will miss. As we approach the 8-minute mark of the second quarter, and Calagiot was trying to fish for a foul. Last touch on the Realtors. Ayan, yung pinag-uusapan natin sleeve or tights or stockings. JJ Helterbrand also uses a similar...
and so does Jason Williams in the NBA. But balita ko, pant na yan sa NBA starting next season. Pero kung bakit?
Dorian Peña.
Doesn't give players undue advantage.
Baka lang gustong makita ni Commissioner Stern yung mga hita ng mga player, yung mga legs. Ewan ko lang.
May chismis ba yan, o? Lalabas ba sa kolom mo yan bukas, o, no? Si Commissioner Stern, nadamay pa. Here's Danny Ildefonso. Beerman continue to dominate this ball game, 33-22.
At notice yung mga tira ng Santa Lucia nanggagaling sa labas, no? And that's because hindi nila ma-penetrate yung depensa sa loob ng San Miguel. And that's the reason why Chester Tolonia is there. No? He's there to penetrate. And that is what he does best. Exactly.
Chester
Fast break your points.
Halos 7 minuto na lamang ang natitira dito sa second quarter. Tolomia with the difficult task of shackling
Danny Ildefonso.
Danny Ildefonso scores his 9th point of the ball game.
That's exactly how many points he scored last time out para sa San Miguel. In that game na natalo sila, no? Take a look at the points in the paint. Dahil na 24 points by San Miguel at ang Santa Lucia, 10 lamang. Yan ang sinasabi natin kanina that Santa Lucia has been forced to take a lot of shots from the outside kasi hindi sila makalapit. That interior defense of San Miguel has been very, very strong. Now, of course, for you to get points in the paint, ito mga mangyayari. Number one, offensive rebound for you to be able to get put back. So, importante second chance attempts. Pangalawa, yun, hindi nakakuha ng second chance attempt yung Santa Lucia. Pangalawa, transition. Makakuha sila ng points in the paint because they can score on layups. And pangatlo, penetrations. If they're able to penetrate with quick players and get the defense of San Miguel moving and guessing, doon makakakuha rin sila ng high percentage layups. Of course, you know, points in the paint, those are high percentage shots. And you want to get as many of those as possible to win a game.
Chester Tolomia was just tagged with his second personal foul. At yan po ang pangalawang team foul laban sa Realtors na naghahabol ngayon. Si Puntos ang lamang ng San Miguel.
May zona ngayon ang Santa Lucia. And sabi niya, Danny Seagal, okay, sa zona kayo, titira ako sa labas.
Bari could not convert. Bola ngayon na kay Paulo Mendoza. Mendoza is joined by Torion, Kalimag, Aquino, and Tolomia. And we are past the halfway mark of the second quarter. Tolomia laban kay Ontiveros. Torion inside Marlo. Marlo outside Kalimag. Yes!
Ricky Kalima.
And chalk up another assist for Marlo Aquino. Nalilibre ito si Kalimag. Ha? That defender of San Miguel, of Ricky Kalimag, medyo he's not really there to challenge that shot. Kalimag meron ng 6 points.
8 to shoot para sa San Miguel. Here's Seagull. Up and under! Almost, but not quite.
Yung puntong sinabi ko kanina, yung sa dahilan kung bakit nalilibre si Kalimag is that he's on the strong side where Marlo Aquino is pag makahawak ng bola. E tumutulong yung defender ni Kalimag sa pagdo-double team kay Marlo Aquino. Kanya nalilibre tuloy si Kalimag. And as a result, he's been the recipient of nice passes coming from
Lagio goes in for Dondon Ontiveros. And he joins Olsen Rosella in the backcourt. At balik sa labing isa. Lamang ng San Miguel. 37-26 with 5:07 remaining in the second quarter. Mendoza sets the table. Eyeball to eyeball with Rosella. Mendoza still has the ball. He fires and it's no good. Kablay on the right side. Seagull back to Kablay for 3. No go. Too much muscle on the attempt. Counter attack here by the Realtors who are trailing by 11. And Mendoza will lose the ball. And here's Kablay, and he's going to go all the way home.
Brandon Kablay.
what an elevation galing kay Brandon Kablay. Hindi lang smooth yung pagpasok ng bola, pero slam back na rin yun.
I give it a 9.
Ay, 7 lang.
8.5. Here's Colombia. Under duress. And the ball will stay with the Realtors.
Simon ako eh. From American Idol. Nahihirapan ko yung mga performers. KJ.
Chester Colombia.
There by Colombia. He has 5 points tonight. Pero labing isa pa rin ang hinahabol dito ng Realtors with less than 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Score natin 39-28 in favor of San Miguel. They have 8 seconds to shoot. The ball na kay Ontiveros. Over to Rosella on the right side. Cross court Calagio. Calagio fakes. Calagio fires. Yes, sir.
Chris Calagio.
So poised. Pakita natin ang mga shooters ng San Miguel, no? They fake off their defender. When they go up for the jump shot, parang unruffled sila. They don't feel challenged at all.
Espino laban kay Peña. That's an all-hombre matchup. That is all beef.
Hockey foul number 42, Danny Seagull.
Danny Seagull
His first.
was called for his first personal foul.
2 shots for Dennis Espino.
So 2 shots para kay Espino, who is undoubtedly one of the strongest players in the PBA. All-star coach Jong Richico looking for win number 10 as the Beermen try to keep in step with the Pure Foods Chunky Giants who won earlier. over the Air 21 Express, who began life without Renren Ritualo earlier today.
You know, in that blockbuster trade, nakakuha ng dalawang first-round picks, ang FedEx. Those picks coming from Talking Text. And stockpiling sila. They want to prepare for the future. And of course, there will be a rich harvest or rich draft soon. Kelly Williams, Joe Devans, Arvid Santos, among the players applying for the draft. Pati si Rod Reyes yata papasok.
Along with L.A. Tenorio.
Oh, but of course, who can forget?
Spin by Norman Gonzalez, but he was caught dancing with the wrong pair of shoes. We are back inside the championship capital of Philippine basketball, the Araneta Coliseum. In time to catch that miss by Dennis Espino as Peña grabs the rebound. Holds on to his right elbow. It seems to be okay as he shakes it off. Bounce pass ni Rosella, dapat sana kay Danny Siegel. It's a turnover.
Okay, ang field goals natin. At San Miguel, 6 out of 13. At ang Santa Lucia, 5 out of 18. So mas maraming attempts ang Santa Lucia, but less conversions. Again, yung zone defense na nakita natin ginagamit ng Santa Lucia, creating that turnover. Coaching staff ng San Miguel.
Here's Catley. Over to Omolon. Omolon goes to Mendoza, deep left corner. Mendoza to Espino. 7 to shoot for the Realtors. Titira na si Norman Gonzalez and it's short.
Again, walang opportunity to drive the lane, get an inside 2 points, and they have to settle for the jump shot outside. A jump shot that was defended. One thing that San Miguel has done here is outside of playing excellent defense, they've taken away the offense ni Omolon. Omolon has been the hottest player ng Santa Lucia. In fact, last time out, Omolon had 28 points. That lost to Ginebra. At si Omolon, sa game na ito, meron ng 4 na puntos at hindi pa nga nakaka-score dito sa ating second period.
Si Norman Gonzalez, tinawagan ng kanyang pangalawang personal foul. At yan po ang pang-apat na team foul laban sa Realtors. Specialty is, diba? Kaboom. 3 points.
Wow, tama. Alam ko kung sino nag-popularize nga. Yung kahawig nga, no? Kaibigan natin si Jude Torquato.
Ikaw ang nagsabi. You know what? Because I don't know who's getting offended.
Why? Does anyone need to be offended?
That's true. Tama naman. Tama. That is also
magaganda lalaki yan. Jude, at saka si Paeng.
Nalabas di ba ito sa column mo?
Pwede.
Score na rin, 44-29 with only 48 seconds remaining in the second period.
Nabanggit ko kanina about Omolon's lack of offense here. His partner, the reason why he gets 30-28 points is because he's able to penetrate, he's able to get a lot of points off the break. At eto, sa game na to, kulang na kulang ang pagkakataon ng Santa Lucia to score on the break. And that's why si Omolon has been held to just 4 points. Wala siyang pagkakataon to score layups.
Well, because yung offense ng Santa Lucia, one-hit wonder. It was or one-shot bandit.
At saka wala silang up and down game ngayon. San Miguel's playing excellent transition defense.
Gonzalez goes right. Mendoza for 3. And the ball ends up with Catley on offensive rebound here for the Realtors. They can try and go for the last shot of the second period. They're down by 15 points. Nice move by Mendoza. Pero wala pa sa penalty ang San Miguel. Only the first person na laban kay Rosella.
And to show you how seriously San Miguel is taking this game, 11 seconds to go. dalawang player ang papasok for San Miguel, pero may timeout ang Santa Lucia. So serious din si Coach Alfrancis Chua. Malapit-lapit na.
11 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Problema ng Santa Lucia kasing lamig ng Baguio ang kanilang opensa.
Yan si Marlo Aquino, sparing minutes sa game na to. Yan si Paeng, si Ricky Calima who started in this ball game. And Coach Alfrancis Chua looking for a last play here. Si Paulo Mendoza, hindi pa nakaka-score dito.
30-second timeout. San Miguel Beer.
Pag San Miguel naman, tatawag ng timeout to be able to bring Dondon and Tiveros in the game. Okay, 11 seconds to go. Manado rito depensa ng San Miguel.
It's a steal by Peña. 7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Calagio has the ball. Calagio! Oh, he scores!
Chris Calagio.
What a way to go. Supposed to be last shot yun for Santa Lucia. Naka-score pa San Miguel.
Nagtagal ang Santa Lucia sa dugout. It took them a while before they went back on the floor. Halos di na nga sila nakapag-warm up in preparation for the second half. Ganun kadami ang kanilang pinag-usapan at the halftime break. Just imagine.
The fireworks in the dugout.
Offensive
Ito,
foul
nakakuha ng
on Tiveros.
turnover ang Santa Lucia kaagad. Looks like that this unit on the floor for Santa Lucia, parang nagkakaintindihan sila sa depensa. They forced a very quick turnover there on San Miguel on the offensive foul.
Here's Espino. Up against Danny I. Espino. Twirls, tough shot. Partially blocked by Ildefonso. Hand off by Omolon, and that's a easy layup para kay Marlo Aquino.
Again, a second chance opportunity for Santa Lucia, and they get points in the paint.
15 puntos pa rin ang lamang ng San Miguel. Here's Ontiveros. He goes right. Ontiveros did not score in the first half.
Holding foul number 5, Alex Cabagnot.
Si Cabagnot tatawagan ng kanyang unang personal foul.
14-second shot clock.
First team foul of the second half. The Beermen start the third quarter with Dorian Peña, Olsen Rosella, Danny Sigo, Daniel Ildefonso, and Dondon Ontiveros. Ildefonso, top of the key. Yes, sir.
Danny Ildefonso.
Now in double figures.
At balik na naman sa 17 ang abante ng San Miguel, matching their biggest lead of the ball game. That was an incursion by Alex
Pushing foul
Cabagnot.
number 7, Dondon Ontiveros.
Ontiveros, who he caught pushing off his second personal foul.
Kanina, during the halftime interviews, nabanggit ni Boyet Fernandez the need for consistency in the outside shooting ng Santa Lucia. Well, actually, both teams really need to sharpen up the outside shooting. Yes, 1 out of 9 from three-point distance. Santa Lucia, 1 out of 10. Woeful three-point shooting by both teams. Well, for San Miguel, overall, nakascore din sila ng 52.8% from the floor, and that's because they're getting a lot of shots from inside the shaded area. So high percentage shots, compensating for their low output from the three-point distance.
Danny I. Yung kanyang pasa ends up with Peña and Espino, and the referees call a jump. Pareho pong galing sa talo ang dalawang kupunan. Kanya lang, ang San Miguel nasa bandang ibabaw ng team standings, currently in second place. Ang Santa Lucia naman huling-huli po sa team standings with 3 wins and 9 losses.
Jump ball violation there by Dorian Peña because he was matched up against Paulo Mendoza. Sabi niya, kayang-kaya niya ito. Ang ginawa niya, nung tinapon ng referee yung bola, sinalo niya muna tapos pinasa. Ano ba yan? You have to tap it. You don't hold it.
Cabagnot over to Espino, over Ildefonso. Omolon offensive rebound. At Lots of time to shoot for the Realtors. Here's Cabangnon over to Espino. Espino trying to leave Ildefonso behind. Marlo inside, and he will score.
Second chance opportunities here for Santa Lucia. Crashing the offensive boards.
Ildefonso goes to Kablay. 12 to shoot for San Miguel. They're up by 14 points in the early moments of the third quarter. 5 to shoot for San Miguel. Bola na kay Peña. Twirls, and he gets away for 2.
Splitting the double team. On the repost, si Dorian Peña. At si Peña. Ano, pailing-iling na lang si Marlo Aquino because he's being played physical by Dorian Peña. Marlo just cannot shake his head. Dapat lumaban siya. Eh, wala naman tawag ng referee. That means legitimate ang ginagawa ni Dorian Peña na physical defense. A lot of contact here. Ganda naman ang crossover. Oh! May foul yun. Danny Siegel almost had a bad fall. Hard foul while he was in the air. Si Omolon ang tumawagan.
So second personal ni Omolon. Although Marlo was also part of that play.
I think nauna yung contact ni Omolon eh. And secondary yung contact ni Marlo, but I think Marlo had a harder foul.
Here's steal by Siegel. Ball
Siegel
stays
is
with
not
the
finished yet,
Realtors. He is all business tonight. Huh? He didn't shoot particularly well against Pure Foods. That's why he's probably making up for it tonight.
Although he still scored 21 points in that game.
But they did lose.
Well, you know, Danny Siegel back in 2002, that was when he injured his Achilles tendon. Hindi ako nagkakamali. That eliminated him from playing in the Asian Games. Yeah?
That's right.
Now he's 100%. And guess what? It's an Asian Games year. Except that suspended the Philippines. Ano ba yan? Boy, Danny Siegel would be a marvelous addition to the Philippine team right now. Kung sakasakali man makakalaro tayo sa Asian Games, Siegel would be in the peak of his career and in the prime. In his prime.
Hook shot by Marlo. Danny Siegel getting the rebound. He's all over the place. Here's Kablay. To the corner. Danny I. Fires over Marlo.
Swap na swap. And Ildefonso now with 15 points.
36.
And nakita naman ni Danny Ildefonso that Marlo was gaining space. Tinirahan siya ng jump shot. And you have to respect the medium distance jumper ni Danny Ildefonso.
That's a PM3. Atin sa inyo ng pinalakas sa PM power to the people mula kay Cabangnon. However, the Realtors are still trailing by 17 points.
And that time, good defense by Marlo Aquino, forcing a bad shot from Dorian Peña. And another offensive rebound ng Santa Lucia. And that should put a smile on the face of Alfrancis Chua. His boys are now showing good effort, especially underneath the offensive glass.
Seven and 24 remaining in the third period. Wala na kay Cabangnon. Over to Marlo, and Marlo gets the layup.
Marlo Aquino.
6 points ni Marlo, all coming here in the third period.
Closing in on the 7-minute mark of the third period. Here's Rosella trying to get rid of Mendoza. Rosella on the move. Siegel goes behind the back. Oh, great hustle by Omolon. But there's a steal, a counter steal by Brandon Kablay. Over to Danny I. Who fires, who scores?
Danny Ildefonso.
And what did we say about respecting his medium range jumper? Ildefonso, tatlong sunod na yun na walang mintis from the medium distance.
San Miguel on top, 58-41. And Aquino will get 2 free throws.
Pushing foul number 4, Dorian Pena.
Si Peña ang nakawagan ng foul in second personal. 13 fouls para sa San Miguel Beer. A good quarter so far para kay Marlo Aquino, but he needs a lot of help.
Tatatlo lang nakakascore for Santa Lucia sa quarter na ito. Same number also for San Miguel. Ildefonso, Danny Siegel at saka si Dorian Peña, the only scorers for San Miguel in this quarter. And for Santa Lucia, si Marlo, si Paulo Mendoza, at saka si Cabacnot. Oh, 2 missed free throws here. But again, use second chance opportunity for Santa Lucia. That's something that should worry Coach Jose Luchico. They're giving up too many offensive rebounds.
Closing in on the halfway mark of the third quarter. Danny Siegel has been hounded no end by Bitoy Omolon. That's only number 3. Omolon.
Well, that's also taking away from his offense. Yung energy na binibigay ni Omolon sa pagkakadepensa kay Danny Siegel, tuloy yung kanyang opensa medyo naglalag behind. Espino in the third quarter is 0 out of 5. Scoreless pa rito si Dennis Espino. Ito, another foul.
That's back-to-back fouls against Omolon. That's number 4 on Nelbert. And that will be number 4 against Santa Lucia here in the third quarter. Double team on Danny Siegel. Kick out pass para kay Ildefonso. Cabacnot against Racela. Back pass, Kalima. No! Here's Siegel. Fouled by Marlo Aquino. Boy, Danny Siegel was determined to score against Marlo. And El Francis Chua is in disbelief.
Well, I'm sure he was exasperated dun sa last fast break opportunity ng Santa Lucia.
Substitutions. Norman Gonzalez coming in for number 1. Denver Lopez for Olsen Rosella. Mix Noble for Danny Ildefonso. 2 free throws for
Back
Danny
inside the big
Siegel.
dome, and Danny Siegel back on the line. You see his production tonight. Here. And a second free throw is good as well for Siegel.
That's 9 straight 20-point games for Danny Siegel now. Meron na siya 22 points in this contest. New face on the floor, si Denver Lopez playing for the first time. At pinalik ni Coach Jose Luchico si Mix Noble, now playing center for San Miguel.
That's a good jumper mula kay Norman Gonzalez, who has 4 markers tonight.
Yan ang third quarter field goals natin. 5 out of 7 and Santa Lucia 6 out of 15. So 8 more attempts. And that's because of their offensive rebounding. At dahil ng second chance opportunities at si Marlo Aquino. Another foul. Si Marlo. That's 2 personal fouls now for Marlo Aquino.
Let's head over to Dominic Uy.
Thank you, Miko. Itong si Coach Al Francis Chua, sabi niya, you know guys, kailangan maglaro tayo ng maglaro. Hindi tayo pwede mawalan ng loob. Sabi niya, we can't play scared. Alam natin malakas itong San Miguel. Pero kailangan labanan natin at sabi niya, may 2 or 1.5 quarter pa. So kaya pa natin manalo, kailangan lang natin trabahuhin.
Well, words of encouragement on the part of Al Francis Chua. And yun nga, no? It's a matter of taking it play by play, point by point. And it's an 18-point deficit now, staring Santa Lucia in the face. But they need to start with good defense. At least nakakakuha sila ng offensive rebound, bakit tinapon naman sa labas.
.42 remaining in what has been a frustrating third quarter for Marlo Aquino and company.
Warning on Santa Lucia for delay of game.
For Jong Chico and the San Miguel Beermen, their domination continues as they try to establish another winning streak here in the PBA.
Exactly, with 4 minutes to go, with 4:35 to go, Ang Santa Lucia scored nila 43 points. Ang score ng San Miguel at the half was 46. So Santa Lucia has not even leveled the count of San Miguel after one half.
Points ang inahabol ng Santa Lucia Realtors here in the third quarter.
Kalimag and Noble involved in jockeying for position. Si Noble na tawagan.
Substitution.
Third personal foul laban kay Noble, 14 foul laban sa San Miguel. Torion is sent back to the ball game by Francis Chua. Joining Kabagnot, Gonzalez, Kalimag, and Aquino.
Yun ang mga useless foul.
Foul
Kuha na ng
number
San Miguel yung bola. A big man at that, si Dorian Peña.
And that's going to mean free throws for Dorian
That's what I
Peña.
was saying, that a useless foul committed by Torion.
It's not really useless
Absolutely
because
no chance.
it's useful for San Miguel.
No chance na makakuha siya ng bola. Finowl niya si Peña, stops the clock, and puts San Miguel on the line for more opportunities to score.
Will you sing this with me? I didn't mind. Paul Anka live in Manila for a memorable two-night concert on May 14 and 15, 8 p.m. at the Araneta Coliseum. Tickets available at SM TicketNet outlets and the Big Dog. For reservations, please call 115555. Brought to you by Sadnik Coffee and Magnolia Ice Cream. Quality products from San Miguel Corporation.
Norman Gonzalez.
Under 4 minutes to play in the third period. Here's Peña. Looking for Denver Lopez, who goes to Danny Siegel. Siegel fires, scores!
Danny Siegel.
What a nice head fake coming from Danny Siegel. That's all he needed, just a split second. Tapos pinirahan niya si Norman Gonzalez. Pasok na pasok yung tira galing sa labas. And Peña is dominating the boards. At meron ng ilang rebounds na si Dorian. 13. 13 rebounds now for DP.
Here's Peña, carving space inside.
Peña.
13 points, 13 rebounds.
At 21 puntos na ang lamang ng San Miguel. This happens to be their biggest lead of the ball game. As we hit the 3-minute mark of the third quarter, Aquino hounded by 3 Beermen and the whistle is blown.
Hockey foul number 34, Mix Dublin.
13 rebounds as we close in on the last 2 minutes of action here in the third quarter.
Zone defense played that time by San Miguel.
Siegel spins. Bola nakuha ni Kalimag. Realtors down by 21 big points.
Pushing foul number 10, Danny
Foul spotted
Ildefonso.
against Danny Ildefonso. Both teams are in the penalty as we head over to Dominico.
Laban kung laban. Laban lang ng laban. Yan ang hinihingi ni Coach Al Francis Chua sa kanyang mga bata. At sabi niya, don't give up dahil wala tayong magagawa. Hindi talaga pumapasok yung mga tira natin. Pero malay nyo, pagdating ng fourth quarter, papasok din yan at makakahabol tayo. Nico?
Well, hope springs eternal for Santa Lucia. Yan nga inaasahan ni Coach Al Francis Chua na magbagong ihip ng hangin dito. Kasi ang sama na kanilang shooting. But they're getting a lot of those second chance attempts. At may foul na naman. Ang penalty ng San Miguel, titira na naman.
Visual foul number 10,
Free
Danny
throws.
Ildefonso.
And you take a look at how many free throws San Miguel has connected compared to Santa Lucia. So
So Jimwell Torion is on the line because both teams are in the penalty and he flubs the first free throw. 20 puntos ang kailangan habulin dito ng Santa Lucia. Torion gets a split for his third point of the ball game.
Now Torion and Cabacon, both point guards, playing at the same time to put some pressure there on the ball carriers in San Miguel, pero easily broken.
Ania against Espino. Here's Lopez. Lopez on the move. Over to Kaplay.
Offensive foul ang tawag against San Miguel. Illegal pick si Danny
Offensive foul
Siegel
number
yata
42, Danny Siegel.
Yes, si Danny Siegel ang tawagan.
Substitution, also the sell
It's going to be number 3 against Danny Siegel, who has been very, very productive tonight offensively. As Rara Racela checks back in the ball game to replace Denver Lopez.
Again, you go to the zone defense here. Nasa penalty ng San Miguel. The zone defense doesn't allow too much one-on-one contact.
Jimwell Torion.
Yun ang penetration na sa tingin ko, dapat kailangan ng Santa Lucia against that tight interior defense ng San Miguel.
Danny Siegel, nowhere to go. Kick out pass, Kablay, 7 to shoot for San Miguel. Racela for 3. No, short. And who gets the ball? It ends up with Ricky Kalima. Norman Gonzalez on courts. Here's Danny Siegel, and he will go back to the free throw line.
Hacking foul number 24, Ricky Kalimag. His fourth.
Fourth person na laban kay Kalimag. I was mentioning earlier that Danny Siegel set the tone for the Beermen with that aggressive performance in the opening quarter.
I think the whole team. At nabanggit nga ni Daniel Defonso kanina sa ating halftime interview with El Conquistador na yung San Miguel learned its lesson in its last game when they played a little flat and they wanted to come out strong and smoking sa game na to. At sure enough, yun ang nangyari. No? At yung statement game ito, hindi naman papasok yung tira ni Racela. At galit na galit si Coach Joseph Duchik. Siya pala bigyan ng technical because he felt there had to be contact in that play. So, yan naman nakikita ang intensity ng San Miguel. No? Lamang na sila may 18 points. Sila para tawagan ng technical foul.
Art Herrera did not appreciate the histrionics of Jomo Wichigo.
Well, nagkaroon ng steal situation there para kay Vincent Racela. Nag-drive in. And Wichigo, kita-kita niya yung play. He was right there. And he felt that there was a foul na hindi tinawag ng referee. Okay, foul. Well, you call the contact if there was harm. So you ask the question, did that contact make Olsen Racela miss the shot? Did he have to change his shot because nabigyan siya ng contact o hindi? Yan dapat sagutin ng ating referee. Kung ang sagot nila, yes, nagbago yung kanyang tira because of the contact, dapat may foul. Kung hindi naman nagbago because maganda yung depensa, well, no call.
Ildefonso on the right side. He fires. He's been shooting well tonight.
Ildefonso.
Palayo ng palayo yung tira ni Danny. Mamaya, titira na ng 3 points yan. And he is still hot shooting in this game. Sila ni Danny Siegel. The two Dannys getting the job done here for San Miguel.
Ikot-ikot si Jimwell Torion. Pero hindi rin nakapuntos. 16 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter. Ontiveros will not go straight to the hoop. Instead, Beerman will go for the last shot. Racela has the basketball. Over to Ildefonso. Back to Racela. He was going to Noble. 2 seconds to go. Kablay fakes. Kablay fires. Oh, yes, sir! Third quarter in style for San Miguel. And so we begin the payoff period with the Realtors trailing by 22 big points.
Take a look at the scoring by the Warriors. San Miguel had a little dip in the second period, pero okay lang because They were also able to drag Santa Lucia down to just a 12-point output sa second quarter. And Santa Lucia, first time nakascore sila ng at least 20 in a quarter was in the third. And what a paltry output on the part of Santa Lucia in the first half. Only 29 points. And that was the total of San Miguel in the first period alone.
And here's more bad news for Santa Lucia. Dondon Ontiveros so far with only 2 points tonight. And you know, Dondon is capable of producing more. So inaabangan din natin yung pagdagdag ng puntos ni Ontiveros here in the payoff period. Torion posting up Mablay. As you look at the disparity in the shooting back in that third quarter, which was thoroughly dominated by the San Miguel Beermen.
Well, nice pass coming from Jibal Torion. Kita-kita niya, no? Na libre-libre si Dennis Espino. And that's something that Coach Francis Chua must be preaching to his players, that they need to play team ball. Keep the ball moving para hindi maka-set up yung depensa ng San Miguel.
Well, what they really have to do right now is keep the ball out of San Miguel's hands because
that's right. They need to play tough defense. And that's really been the key in beating San Miguel. Nasabi nga natin kanina, no? Sa tatlong talo ng San Miguel, they average only 79 points. Sa tatlong talo nila. Yun naman sa siyam na panalo nila, ang average nila is 98.3. That's a difference of about 20 points. So to beat San Miguel, hold them down to 80 or below. But can you get that done? Well, a team like Pure Foods was able to do it.
Rebound para kay Espino. Here's Torion. Over to Gonzalez. Nice pass by Torion.
That's 2 straight assists coming from Torion. And that's why he's still on the floor. He's earning his minutes.
Close to 2 minutes having elapsed in this payoff period. Bola na kay Ildefonso. Twirls and misses. 6th rebound of the evening para kay Espino. And here's steal by Rosella. That's a turnover.
That's what you call the smartness of Olsen Rosella. At alam niya si Jibal Torion, 2 straight plays at Santa Lucia. He was at the forefront of the assist. Kanya sabi niya, he was just going to block his path and force him into a turnover.
Coming from Danny Ildefonso, who has 21 points. At balik na naman sa 22 ang abate ng San Miguel. 76-54 with over 9 minutes to go in the ballgame. Here's Espino with the basketball. Outside Torion. Back to Espino. Torion gets the ball. And his pass goes to Colombia. And he will score.
Chester Colombia.
7 points off the bench para kay Colombia. Now it's an even 20-point advantage for San Miguel. Bola na kay Dania. Ibabalik kay Cablay with 10 to shoot. Cablay, fire! Misses, and yung rebound napunta kay Norman Gonzalez. But there's a steal by Rosella. Rosella on the move, and he will wait for teammates with over 8 minutes remaining in the ball game. Here's Olsen trying to go for the reverse. Step in is good for Mix Noble.
Noble now with 7 points. That's a new conference high para sa kanya. Using the left hand. Oh, look at that. Nice shake and bake.
Colombia getting the nice pass from Paulo Mendoza. Here's Cablay on the right side. San Miguel saw their 7-game winning streak snapped by Pure Foods in the last game. Here's Ildefonso, blocked by Norman Gonzalez. Here's Toro on the move. Pass para kay Mendoza. Paulo Mendoza spots up. No, he goes to Norman Gonzalez for 2.
Norman
San Miguel needs
Gonzalez.
a timeout here. And that's a testament to the defense na pinapakita dito ng San Miguel. But looks like a mild run here by Santa Lucia. May pressure defense sila.
Just a power move from Dorian Peña. Peña with a power game tonight.
Oh yes, double-double na sa kanya. Nice turn.
Danny Siegel could not control the rebound. Nevertheless, it's a 20-point advantage for the San Miguel Beermen, who are back to their dominating ways after losing to Pure Foods in their last assignment. Mahigit 7 minuto pa natitira sa ating laro. And the ball ends up with Ontiveros. Ontiveros on the move. He steps on the brakes and he is fouled by Dolomia.
Hanging ball number 17, Cesar Colomia. His third.
That's number 3 against the former NCAA star, Dolomia. Here's Danny Siegel. Lopez back on the court. To the post. Peña, he is fouled by Espino.
Oh, it looks like a flagrant. Flagrant 1 siguro ang tawag doon.
Oh, wait a minute, there's a technical foul called by Wilbert Culanag. Might be against the San Miguel bench.
What a hard foul. At kung si Joseph Ichigo yun, goodbye for him.
Okay, we'll have a huddle here by Mar Montiel. There's Arterera in the middle and Wilbert Culanag on the right.
Well, the play has become very physical here. Santa Lucia has become very exasperated sa nangyayari dito. Nakawala si Dorian Peña. That was a hard foul. Ang tawag yata ay flagrant 1. At nagkaroon ng sigahan dito eh. Sa head area.
Yung technical foul tinawag kay Migs Noble.
Kay Noble!
Who must have been screaming at the top of his lungs. Kasi nasigo to kanina ni Espino. About several plays back when he was still on the court.
Siguro pasok ni Espino yung kanyang technical free throw.
Siguro sinasabi niya, why you call that now? Why not earlier when I was hit? Okay, Dominic, anong balita dyan?
Well, Miko, just a little something to share with you guys. Pagdating dito sa San Miguel, basta ma-technical foul ka, magpapapizza ka the next practice. So mukhang busog ang San Miguel Beer the next practice nila kasi si Coach Chong tsaka si Migs Noble magpapapizza sa kanila.
That's a very, very nice tradition.
Yes, I think that tradition was started by Coach Ron Jacobs.
Yes, you're right. Actually, ganun ang nangyari. At ang madalas magpapizza ron si Coach Ron mismo.
Substitutions.
Maybe we can start something similar here sa ABC. Maybe for every courtside report, magpapapizza ang courtside report.
Pwede yan.
Can you imagine how many pizzas we can have?
Especially since nakikita natin dito, Pizza Hut ang isa sa mga sponsor. Naku, just go.
Okay, so patuloy ang laro and Ontiveros overshoots but Kablay scores uncontested.
What about Don Ontiveros' lack of offense here? Only 2 points.
Hardly matters.
And despite the fact, 22-point lead by San Miguel.
Alex Cabango.
Yun ang isang player na hindi nabibigyan ng pagkakataon to score. Alex Cabango. He's got a nice, decent shot. And, in a situation like this, I think you need to set up plays for some of your top shooters. Here's the zone defense by Santa Lucia. Nako!
We're closing in on the halfway mark of the final quarter. At nauubusan na ng oras ang Santa Lucia dito para makahabol. Nice move by Cabagnot and he will go to the line.
Pushing foul number 5, Brandon Kablay. His second personal.
Si Kablay tinawagan ng foul, his second personal.
2 shots for
Layo
Alex
pa sa
Cabango.
penalty ang dalawang kupunan.
Sasabihin ko sana, Nico, kung may sigong Frances ito si Cabagno. Hindi ang pronunciation ng kanyang pangalan, Cabagno.
Actually, he mentioned that, of course, in Hawaii, they don't say Cabagno, they say Cabano. Siyempre, mahirap sabihin yung Cabagno.
So, ang pangalan mo, Panot. Must be Pano. Pabalon with the steal.
There's a foul spotted by Marmontiel.
It looks like a holding foul.
Holding foul number 7, Rondo
Rondo ng Tiveros, may natawagan.
second team foul.
Third foul laban kay Ontiveros. I have this sinister feeling that this game will really get physical before the final buzzer sounds.
Well, we're seeing a lot of fouls being called here.
Holding foul number
And this is in reaction to that play previously, no?
third team foul.
Karoon ng clothesline.
14
At
seconds
tatawagan ng
left.
flagrant 1 si Dennis Espino. That clothesline on Dorian Peña. So ngayon talagang hinigpitan ng referee itong mga tawag nila because they don't want to get this out of hand and out of control. And there's
Cesar
Colombia.
Colombia for 3.
Colombia is in double figures with 12 points. TM3 yun mula sa pinalakas na TM. Power to the people.
Almost a steal. Ito yung scrambling defense na matagal nang
Patuloy pa rin namamayani dito ang San Miguel as they continue to break down Santa Lucia's defense in this ball game.
and what a seal job. Ito si Dorian Peña because of that wide body is able to steal his defender and easily get the 2 points at may foul pa.
Bonus free throw for
They got the third personal foul of Marlo Aquino, and Dorian has been San Miguel's Mr. Double-Double.
Kaya naman ang weight ni Dorian Peña, double-double din.
They call him Big D.
Yeah.
Oh. Bagnot against Denver Lopez.
Oh,
And Bagnot scores.
And now in double figures, 6 out of his 11 coming here in the 4th period.
Amang pa rin ang San Miguel, 84-69 with under 5 minutes to go in the payoff period. Here's Seagull. Seagull over to Peña. Blocked by Omolon. Mendoza for 3. Yes, sir! TM3. Wala sa pinalakas ng TM. Power to the people. It's a rally here by the Realtors.
It's down to 12. And what we were talking about was they had to start with good defense and they're getting the job done now. It's the defense of Santa Lucia. That lead is down to 10. There's a free throw coming up. 4:25 to go. All of a sudden, pwede pa ito for Santa Lucia. Single-digit advantage here for San Miguel.
Kanina, 24 ang lamang ng San Miguel. Calagno on course. What a TM press. Sandit sa inyo ng pinalakas na TM. Power to the people. Balik sa 12 ang lamang ng San Miguel. Mendoza, no go. Rebound para kay Ontiveros, and the Beermen will take their sweet time considering they're up by 12 with less than 4 minutes to go in the game. Marcela, Danny Seagull, blocked by Omolon. Oh, but he still goes in.
Danny Seagull.
Again on the way down.
Second timeout.
At nasa loob siya ng court ngayon. Incidentally, talking about Danny Defonso, yan. Ibabalik yata ni Coach Jose Pichico. Si Danny Ay, who's playing a solid game in this one.
14 ang kailangan burahin dito ng Santa Lucia with 3:32 remaining in the playoff period. Bola na kay Cabagnot. Cabagnot against Racela. Cabagnot will miss. Rebound para kay Peña. As expected, Beermen will use up the clock. They have 13 to shoot. Bola na kay Ontiveros. Ontiveros will make his move. Pinasa kay Peña. And he was bothered by the defense of Marlo Aquino. Paulo Mendoza zigzagging inside and he gets the layup.
Paulo Mendoza.
Biglang nabuhayan dito si Mendoza na hindi naka-score noong first half. E ngayon meron na siyang 10 points.
San Miguel up by 12. Here's Racela. Danny Seagull blocked by Marlo Aquino, but a whistle is blown.
Holding foul on Marlo Aquino. His 4th, 15th foul.
Number 4 against Marlo Aquino, and the Realtors hit the limit Danny Siegel, however, was fouled in the act of shooting. And meron siyang 2 free throws. And Siegel has simply been dynamite tonight.
Si Ontiveros ang pinalitan ni Danny I. So Coach Joseph Echico going with Danny I at saka si Dorian Peña together now on the floor. Impeccable shooting galing kay Danny S.
Who has 27 moving points tonight. Mendoza on the move. And he will not score that time. Here's Racela. Racela, back pass, Siegel, over to Danny Ildefonso.
Danny Ildefonso.
3-on-1 fast break. Unselfish play by San Miguel.
That will put San Miguel at the limit. As you check out this 3-on-1 break, Racela to Siegel to Ildefonso against just one Realtor defender. And that is no contest. There's Omalon. Nabagnot fires, score.
Alex Nabagnot.
Slam dunk, a one-hander.
And that should put the outcome of this ball game to rest.
Without a doubt. At that should also seal ang decision natin as to who will be the best player in this game. Ako si Dorian Peña. Ano si Milo Aquino.
Timeout, Santa Lucia Realtors.
Wow. For the San Miguel Beer men. With a minute and 23 remaining in the ball game. Ang susunod na makakalaban ng San Miguel will be the Coca-Cola Tigers. That's Saturday in La Union. And I'm sure Vicky Fabius is watching this game intently. And they must be concerned.
Oh yes. This is great basketball being played here by San Miguel. Sabi nga natin on both ends, no? Defensively, offensively. Although Santa Lucia gave it its best shot here in the fourth period, mababa nila yung 24-point deficit to only 9. Single digit yun.
That was their last hurrah. Peña tries to make a virtuoso move against Kalimag. Only 42 seconds to go before we settle the final score of this ball game. As Omalon scores on a twirler. Santa Lucia, kanilang susunod na mga kalaban will be the Alaska Aces, the new look Alaska Aces. That's happening on Mother's Day on Sunday.
That's right. Willie Miller at si John Ferriols playing for Alaska. At yan po ang ating games on Friday. That's Air 21 versus Alaska. At saka, a big game. Talking Tex versus Barangay Ginebra, renewing that rivalry. At Talking Tex, of course, will be playing with Ren Ritualo. Tsaka si Donald Yado. Kasama si Macmac Cardona against Barangay Ginebra with JJ Helterbrand at saka si Mark Tagiwa.
Ginebra coming off a win at the expense of Santa Lucia in Davao. Much needed win for the Gin Kings.
And they won that game without Eric Mack playing.
So yung league leaders natin playing well today. Earlier, the Pure Foods Chunky Giants defeated the Air 21. And if this is any indication of the kind of game San Miguel will play on Saturday, Coca-Cola Tigers better be ready. San Miguel juggernaut is on their way. 30 seconds to go bago matapos ang ating ball game. As Tolomia misses, Mendoza fires, no go. Tipin, wala pa rin. And it's been that kind of night for Santa Lucia.
Until the very end, naglalaro pa ng matinding depensa ito San Miguel. Nahihirapan ng Santa Lucia, scoring from up close. And Kalimag, who started his first game tonight for Santa Lucia, itong conference na ito, will be at the line.
So the Realtors will fall to a 3-win and 10-loss record. So bumaba pa sila sa team standings. Bagamat sila ay nasa ilalim na, right behind Air 21. Ang San Miguel naman will keep in step with the Pure Foods Chunky Giants. Ay mag-iwanan ng San Miguel at ng Pure Foods.
Ang maganda dito sa format natin, kasama Miko, is that after the double round classifications, walang mawawala eh. Walang ma-eliminate. Nakaroon po tayo ng situation single round robin wild card affair involving the last 4 teams in the standings.
Actually, mamimili lang naman yung kuponan how they get to the next stage. You either take a first-class ticket or you take a bus. At kung maiwan ka naman sa ilalim, mag-jeep ka na lang, which is perilous because yun yung tinatawag na wild card phase. Diyan talaga mahirap ang labanan. Escalage gets the rebound. And the San Miguel Beer men will claim their 10th victory